Everyone, so I'm back again to do a review. I know I've been gone for a while. I just been dealing with a lot of crazy acne flare-ups, and so I just didn't really feel like filming. This is actually my second time filming this video because the lighting is just really weird. I'm outside and yeah, the setting was kind of off, and so I apologize right now. I know it's really bright, but the other setting was just too dark, and so just bear with me. Yeah, so the review right now that I want to do is on the Supergoop CC Cream, and I've been using this since last year's summer, and I just really love this CC Cream. I think it's one of the best that's on the market right now as far as American brands. I still love like Korean brand CC Creams more just because I feel like they give better coverage and they just have a lot more skincare benefits, but so far I've been really loving this one. I love Supergoop in general as a brand. I think they're really awesome. They tend to make really great quality sunscreens, and which I really love, and I love sunscreen, and I always wear sunscreen no matter where I go. So I just wanted to kind of do a really good quick review on this CC cream because I feel like not a lot of people know about it, and I think it's just such a great option that I just want to share my experience with it. I have my notes here, so I'm just gonna go along with this, so hopefully it makes this review go about a little bit faster. So what I really like about this is that it's a very sheer to light coverage, and even for me who has a lot of acne and a lot of scars and stuff like that, I still really like this just for days when I don't want to feel anything too heavy. This is a really greasy, lightweight feeling CC cream, and the coverage is really sheer to light, and it's not very buildable as well. Think of this more as just like a really nice moisturizing SPF that just happens to have a little bit of color. That's what I like to think. I would not recommend this if you are really looking for like high coverage CC cream, which I don't think a lot of CC creams are going to give you high coverage anyways, but yeah, I really like this just on days when I just need a little bit. I'm not going anywhere really, just doing some errands. I'll put this on with a little bit of concealer and just be on my way. But most of the time I do use this under my mineral foundation. I just can't go in straight with a mineral foundation. Even if I have moisturizer on, a mineral foundation will just really cling to a lot of my dry patches, and so I like to use something moisturizing underneath and a good primer. So this is kind of like my primer. I use this kind of as my primer. So I really like it because it just blends so well into the skin, and it doesn't really get greasy over time. And like a lot of CC creams and BB creams tend to get kind of greasy, or they kind of start getting really oily after about 4 or 5 hours, at least for me, like right in my T-zone and on my cheeks right here. So I like this because it just kind of stays put and it really absorbs into the skin, doesn't cling to anything. So I find it's a really good base for my mineral foundation. So for today, what I've done is I've put one thin layer of this on my entire face, and then I've let it sit for about 2-3 minutes, and then I put a very thin concealer over top. So the concealer I use when I'm using mineral foundation is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, because it's a very thin consistency, but the coverage is like just really superb and excellent. So I put that concealer over, and then I just let it kind of sit on my face, everything, for about a good 4 to 5 minutes, just so my skin has time to kind of really absorb the products. And then I go over with my mineral foundation. I don't go right over on top, because then it's going to get really cakey, because now I'm mixing the creams and the powders and all that kind of stuff. So the mineral foundation I'm using today is the Joppa Minerals, and I've already done a review of this. This is a mix between 2 shades, the lightest one and lightest 2, and so I've mixed that already, and so I have this all over, and this is probably my favorite mineral foundation. I think I even like it better than my Tarte Amazonian Clay one, and it's like half the price, more than half the price of the Tarte one. So I really like it. There are, I think, about 3 to 4 shades available. This one is the Fair to Light. I have tried the Light to Medium one, which is the next step up, and that one was just like completely wrong on my face. It was like really orange, just the wrong tone. But this one, the Fair to Light, I like it because I'm gonna put it on this hand. It is not too yellow and not too pink. So you can see it's just kind of very neutral, not too yellow, not too pink, which I like, I guess. And it just kind of blends out super smooth, super creamy, not shiny at all. Yeah, if you try to build this color up to get a medium coverage, you're not gonna get it. For some reason, I feel like for this one, even if I put a thin layer on and then like I wait a little bit and then I put another layer on, wait a little bit, put another layer on, the coverage just doesn't seem to build on top of each other. It's still gonna be pretty sheer to light. And so that's kind of one of the reasons why I do think it's a really good base for a lot of like liquid foundations and mineral foundations, because you're not gonna be, it's just not too heavy. It's not it's not like you have to worry about these two products mixing well together. I think it just kind of really absorbs well into the skin, makes your face look a little bit brighter. And I think it even says that on the back, that it has, yeah, it says it's a silky formula that covers imperfections. It's blended with light diffusing mica, which instantly softens the look of lines, wrinkles, and pores, leaving behind a fresh and flawless face. It's not going to give you a flawless face unless you already have a flawless face, but it definitely does make your face look a little bit brighter, a little bit more fresh, as it should, as any CC cream really should. So yeah, I really like it underneath my mineral foundation. I think it works really, really well. Another thing that I really like about this, and probably one of the best things I like about this, is the packaging. I think it's just really nice and thin, very travel friendly. I love that it's in a squeeze tube and not a pump, because I feel like I can really control how much I need whenever I need to use it. Like, I don't have to worry about doing like a pump and a half or anything like that. It's just really, really easy and simple. The only thing that it's kind of weird and just annoying about the packaging though is I feel like for this top here, I think it kind of like rounds to a point, so it doesn't really stand completely straight on my vanity. Like if you try to stand it up, it just kind of, it'll just fall. It like teeter-totters a lot. So I don't know why they made it that way. But it's a very minor thing. I can live with it because the product is so good. That's just like my really quick review. I hope you found it useful. If you have tried it before and you have like oily skin or normal skin, let me know how it works for you, because for me, I have combination dry and it seems to be pretty good. It doesn't really cling to my dry patches. At the same time, when I do get oily here, it doesn't seem to like settle into my lines and my pores as much as my other like CC cream and BB creams. So I really like it. I give it 2 thumbs up. If you found this review helpful, please like this video and leave a comment. Yeah, it'll make me feel so good. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.